Kerncast 23.
Good morning, everyone. The sun is up and it is our first official day of summer. Yesterday it began at 4:09 p.m. and we're ushering in the new season with very hot temperatures today. Here's a look at our Delano Chamber of Commerce camera with some of those beautiful colors there in the background and very clear out there and very calm, but not necessarily cool. We have some pretty mild temperatures. 75 degrees in Wofford Heights with just a slight breeze at about 3 miles an hour as they fight the Gulch fire. Down in Lake Isabella, still 59 degrees this morning with about a 5-mile-an-hour wind. We did have some winds picking up in this area yesterday, but thankfully everything calmed down overnight. We had some pretty good overnight recoveries for our humidities. So you can see wind speeds are in the single digits. That's good news. I just showed you Lake Isabella, even though that reading is missing out there. But we do have 38% relative humidity there. That's very good. Up into the 40s for Tehachapi and Lebec, and still in the 20s for the desert. So not too bad considering we were in the single digits and the teens back on Monday. Here's a live look from our Bakersfield camera heading out to the east as the sun is rising. Still some of that nasty bad air quality out there this morning. Current temperature 75 degrees here in Bakersfield. Dew point humidity also increasing with just a very slight breeze here in the valley. So we take a look back at yesterday though, 96 degrees, just a couple degrees above that average of 92. A warm one out there. Today looks to be about the same, 97, but then tomorrow we'll be cooling way down, and here's why. We have this ridge of high pressure that's creating this very solid boundary, nothing allowed to get in, so very stable, very hot, just kind of this sticky mess out there. But this ridge will lose to this low pressure system later on today. This cold front will push into the state, bringing with it more moisture, more winds, expected to be breezy tomorrow, but most importantly, that cooler air. Then this even stronger system behind it will bring a reinforcing shot of that cool air, keeping us down well below our average of 92 into the 80s for tomorrow through at least Tuesday of next week. So our water vapor shows you right now that all that moisture is heading up to the north, but we have just enough coming in to provide us some relief. You can see more hot, dry air filling into the valley for today. This cold front will win later on this evening and push everything out of the way. So for today, expect some sunshine. We have a little bit of cloud cover for the mountain locations to the north and a pretty thick marine layer, but that's to be expected with high pressure during the summer. Our air quality unhealthy for sensitive groups at 119 on the index. Your allergies still in the medium range there, 5.2 out of 12. So as we take a look around the valley, there's our sunshine, upper 90s for all locations. Looks like a 100-degree mark for Taft. A couple other places could hit it, but looks to be a lot like yesterday, just upper 90s. Up in the Kern River Valley, 92 today in Lake Isabella as they battle the remnants of the Gulch fire. 80s though for Tehachapi and Fraser Park, very nice. Also up into Glenville. And in eastern Kern County, it's the desert. It's always hot. Mostly 90s, but 106 into Ridgecrest. So let's take a look ahead. There's that 97 degrees, very hot and dry today, but then almost a 10-degree drop tomorrow as we finally get back in the 80s, and then we stay cooler from the weekend all the way through the beginning of next week. It looks like next Wednesday we'll finally get back to average, and after all this hot weather, it's nice to finally be cooler. In the Kern River Valley, again, one more hot day for you today as well, but then you'll drop down 10 degrees and stay in the 80s with us from Friday all the way through Wednesday. That means Tehachapi is simply beautiful. 83 today, but very pleasant 70s from Friday through at least next Wednesday. Mike and Crystal?